But you know how depressing that has to be for a job? Morning, welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
Take my microphone, Jimmy. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Everyone grab a mic to their left and let's start broadcasting.
Take the mic and pass it on.
I was hoping that if I used Anthony's mic, his jokes would come out of my mouth.
Oh, Jimmy. Hi. We were just talking about the savages and the food carts around here in New York. And when the hours that I'm driving in, people aren't there yet. They're just setting up their savage food carts. They're these big stainless steel things, and they sell donuts and fucking bagels and everything else out of them. And I just see them there, and there's no sanitary conditions.
Oh, no,
there's
not
nowhere
at all.
they can wash their hands in those fucking things or anything. And you see them just barehanding these bagels, and as quickly as they can, they open up this big tub of butter. You don't know how long it's been in the fucking sun, and then just thwack a big spoonful and smear it on, smack it shut, stack it up on those metal shelves that have been driving on the roads.
Yeah, they wash them down a little bit.
Wash them down. You know the asbestos from brake pads that are probably piled up on that fucking... You have mesothelioma fucking bagel.
People love those cart guys.
I know.
With their hairy knuckles, buttering your bagels and
buttering your bagel. They're picking
preparing
their
your
nose.
hot dog.
Where is that fucker washing his hands? You tell me. I'm looking at a picture.
Dude.
Where is he washing his hands?
And the cooler that they keep all the refreshments in.
Yeah, no shit.
In the steaming hot water that the hot dogs go in.
Yeah.
They do a little dip every
The
once in a
hot
while.
water he makes his fucking lentil soup from.
Yeah, but I don't know. Sanitation. What did you call it? Sanitary conditions?
Yeah.
That's a made-up thing.
Yeah, is it?
All these fucking soaps and shit we're all scrubbing with? Come on.
Come on, no. I'd rather have
when we grew up,
somebody
there were a lot
soap
more
up.
germs roaming around, and we were all fine.
Yeah, but you know something?
Nothing wrong with getting a few germs on you.
They were Americans' germs.
American
Not
germs.
savage germs that they're given now. God knows what these people have under their fingernails.
You want to see what the carts are like in Mexico City?
Oh, God.
The fucking vending carts?
Gotta be horrid.
Let's go to Mike in Baltimore. Mike?
Hey, good morning, boys.
Hi, Mike.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thank you, Mike.
Oh, again?
Hey, guys, I just got back into town from Mexico City for my work, and you want to talk about savages. It's like the animals are feeding the animals. They've got these giant poles with meat that they slice off and they hand out to the other savages. I've been shitting through a straw for the last week.
It sounds like a gyro, you know?
Yeah, except
the meat
there's
off
flies.
the gyro.
There's flies and mosquitoes, and we went by this shopping district, and they've got these like adobes with these plastic tarps over top of them, and they're frying all kinds of bullshit, and you can see the filth under their fingernails. It was just absolutely disgusting. There's no hand washing going on there, believe me.
Yeah.
We grew up fine with all those germs roaming around.
So punch it out, boys.
All right.
I think the last hot dog I ate from a hot dog vendor here in New York, it was when we were working at NEW. They had the guy right on the corner there at 7th and 56th. And I went down there, and he wasn't wearing gloves, but for the most part, they take the tongs, right? And then they take the piece of wax paper to pick the bun up with, and then the tongs, and they put the weenie in the bun. Mm-hmm. and it's fine. He didn't touch it. This guy grabbed the bun with his bare hand, put the weenie on it with the tongs, and then with a thumb that had a Nosferatu fingernail on it, like shoved the dog down into the bun.
That's going to drive me nuts.
And I was just watching it the whole time going, I should just walk away because I'm not eating this. And he gives it to me, and I paid him. And I walked away and fucking walked into the building and threw it right in the goddamn garbage. Because there's no... All I was thinking was that finger poking down on my weenie.
They do other great things with that finger, though. If they give you too much sauerkraut, now there's like kind of moving the sauerkraut around for
they
you.
can move it around.
If the mustard gets on the bun, they're going to like scrape it off with that one finger. That one finger is magical to them.
Don't fucking touch it. The wax paper and the tongs, all right, I could deal with that on some level.
Those hot dogs are ridiculously good. You're missing out.
They really are good.
Sauerkraut, a little mustard.
I haven't had one.
Damn it, I want one.
In years, I have not had one of those.
Yeah.
You're going to go to fucking, what's it called? Hot dogs? Up by our place. Grace Papaya?
No, Grace Papaya.
Oh, yeah, those are good. Those are good.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And they're like $1.
Dude, they fucking rule.
How much are they? They're
like $1.
They're like
$1.
$1.
Dude, remember what I had at the party when Patrice came over and cooked? They were fucking Kobe beef hot dogs.
That sounds
barbecued. Good. It was better than a steak.
Sounds good.
This fucking hot dog.
Is there anything better than a grilled hot dog?
Oh,
I know steaks are better on a grill, but
if they're good hot dogs,
you grill up a fucking hot dog, let that split get a little dark.
And then me and Keith were shopping for the party, and we're getting like good meat and shit like that, and burgers and stuff. And he goes, remember the old days where you just used to pick up those Mike's burgers, the box, where you'd open it up and they were just petrified frozen, and they were white. It wasn't even red meat. It was like fucking some flecks of meat in with just soy and filler and crushed bone.
It's the old days for you, but it's current days for everybody listening to us right now. They're still buying those
burgers
things.
Suck.
Fuck no, they were great.
Oh, they were terrible, and it had the picture of little Mike on the front and said, "My daddy makes them."
There was something to be said about for those cheap burgers.
Yeah,
I don't know what the taste was all about. They tasted really good, even though the quality of the meat sucked.
They really didn't have much of a taste to them, is what it was.
You and Keith shopping for party, getting people to come like a Midnight Cowboy, just picking out interesting people. It don't say nothing about you.
Let's go to Amsterdam. Fucking A. Are you really in Amsterdam, Jamie?
Why would I lie about that, guys?
Hey.
What time is it? Let me do the time here.
6 hours.
6 hours which way? The other way, right? So it's, I'm going to go with, all right, let me guess. I'm going to go with almost 1 in the afternoon.
You would be correct. It's almost lunchtime for me.
Nice.
Figured I'd give you guys a quick call.
Cool.
This is Choco. I put it up against that Amsterdam shit any day.
Oh, the fast food over here is the worst in the world. There are vending machines that you put €1 in and take out a hamburger, and then the guy in the back just grabs another hamburger, throws it in with his hand, and then somebody else comes along. You're sitting there grabbing these burgers. And the thing is, they're the busiest things. There's a McDonald's, there's a Burger King, and right in the middle is this place called Fibo, and that's where everyone goes because the burgers are €1 and they're actually pretty good. But it's probably one of the most disgusting places you'll ever eat. But before I lived here, I lived in Hungary, and the food was even worse there. I mean, you go into those places and get one of those gyros, and they would just throw it together, reach in with their hands. It was just disgusting. But when in Europe,
be disgusting, I guess.
I don't know. It's kind of cool in a way.
I don't know. Eurons over here are pretty just gross.
We got too many regulations in this country. It's getting out of control. I kind of like the fact that you could get a hamburger through a vending machine.
A vending machine.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, have a good day, guys.
You too. Happy birthday to Jimmy from Amsterdam.
That's what I'm going to tell this asshole right now. I just can't get that out of my head now.
What?
Eric Stoltz in Pulp Fiction. All the funny when the phone's ringing and he's trying to watch that TV show, and it's fucking Travolta because Mia's ODing, and the phone's ringing. He's eating cereal and he's watching TV. The look he gives over at the phone, the look of contempt he gives at that phone for interrupting his television watching is classic.
He was not happy.
Oh, he wasn't happy at all.
Hot under the collar.
He just let the phone ring before his eyes dart over to the phone like, what the I'm watching this. And it was just some bad Three Stooges or something. What was he watching?
That's a good trivia question.
Yeah, I think it was Three Stooges.
Yeah. Voss and Bonnie's pilot.
They're going to come in with that soon.
I know. Is it Boston today?
Yeah, Voss will be here. I don't know. About an hour, maybe. Rich, what do you got?
Hey, I was working in D.C. one day, and there's this vendor sitting on the side of the road with, all he had was 3 apples out with fruit on it. And he just whipped out his dick and just started pissing on the side of the road. Didn't even try to hide it. And stood there looking at everybody. And not too sanitary, I'd say.
Yeah, well, he's got to pee. But he can't clean his hands.
It's just...
Yeah.
There's no fucking reason for that.
Didn't even try to hide it. It wasn't that big, but stood there hanging out. And, pretty gross.
Yeah, because there isn't any place for him to wash. So he's just like touching his dick, and now he's touching your food, and his savage unclipped cheese dick. Sorry, Danny Papacino. Look at how annoyed he is. He's watching a Three Stooges episode he's probably seen 1,000 times.
What's the cereal?
Fruit Brute. Yes, Fruit Brute. He's eating Fruit Brute. Look at him laughing.
Smiling.
And then when he gets the cage over the head, he actually like goes, oh, oh.
And he's smoking, too, which is so disgusting.
Smoking.
Eating cereal and smoking.
And eating cereal. Answer the goddamn phone, Lance. Look at how he looks.
This was a pretty good...
This is a great scene in Pulp Fiction, man. God damn. I gotta throw that in again now.
The ashtray up there by the fucking cereal. How gross is that?
Yeah, he is not... he is pretty gross. Funny fucking movie. Yeah, the Savages, like, I can't do it anymore. And then my ex... not wife, girlfriend.
Right.
There, Melinda.
Which one? Thank you. Okay.
I consider that the ex. The rest weren't really girlfriend things.
They don't want to hear that.
Yeah, fuck.
There's probably a few out there that don't want to hear that.
Yeah, whatever.
Fuck them. Jesus.
They were just whatever.
Oh my God.
And she was completely against the buffet. Like, anytime there was a buffet, she'd be like, nah, I'm not fucking eating at a buffet.
Rule.
And she pointed out a few, like, things as we were sitting there, and I'm like, oh, my God, you're right. You're fucking right.
Well, everyone uses their hand eventually.
People
something
just
falls somewhere.
Whatever. The tongs fall on the floor constantly, and people just pick them up and put them back in. And
it's a 5-second rule, though.
Yeah, but the tongs are falling exactly where 1,000 shoes from outside are stepping. Side by side, there they go. That's where your tongs are going. And then the sneeze guard, I don't want to hear it. I've seen people have conversations where spit is flying out of their mouth and landing in the food. Landing right in the fucking food. And then the fingers being touched, they're grabbing things because they can't find the tongs, so they're just grabbing in there. Scratching, itching, picking ears, noses, scratching dicks, and then just having a pisser with the fucking food. Buffets? No! Done.
Done with buffets.
Haven't had a buffet, and I can't tell you how long.
I don't mind a breakfast buffet because that stuff hasn't been out that long. I won't eat the ones in the deli.
No, I'll go to the guy that's like cooking omelets.
Whoa, you
and
won't,
go, all right, cook me up something.
You won't eat at a buffet in a deli?
I certainly won't.
No.
They're basically on every corner.
Dude, they're terrible.
Bunch of hot food just waiting for you.
Who would eat that?
No.
I mean, if you're homeless, I understand, but
Yeah.
Homeless,
Really?
it's regular fucking people
For the
eating
homeless.
that. I've eaten there a couple times.
Oh, nerds to that.
The food is delish.
And that goddamn anytime there's soup in a buffet where it's just sitting out there in a tureen. It's in the tureen.
Where you see the crud building up.
Yeah. The crust is around the thing, and then the ladle also. There's rings of crust around the ladle for how low it's getting.
Right.
Do you understand?
When it's like if chicken soup has been sitting there all day, and like you got to break through that skin to get to the soup.
Oh, the fucking hard skin that's on top of
It's like when a load is hardening on your stomach.
You try
potato flakes.
You try to ignore that same shit is in your fucking arteries.
Oh, yeah, right.
As long as it's heated nice and hot, it doesn't look like that inside me. Listen to this story. Gennaro Corum. What's up, Gennaro?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey.
In 2005, I was part of the 26th Marine Expeditionary Unit, and we made a stop in Dubai. And when you pull into the ports, all the vendors, they get all excited because they know, we've been at sea or we've been in the desert for God knows how long, so they bring all their food there. And this one guy, he had a gyro cart, and he pulls up, and when food just smells like body odor, you probably shouldn't eat it, but we all decided, what the hell. And it gave us severe food poisoning. I ended up puking so bad, and the convulsions from my body ended up twisting my testicles.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I had to lay on the table while the doctor pretty much massaged my balls.
Your balls back where they belong in your bag?
It was probably one of the most painful things in my life.
Where was this food, sir? Where'd you get what cart?
This was in Dubai.
Oh,
right
Dubai.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was
Dubai's a
overseas.
fucking really
He was over there.
rich place, too. I'm surprised.
Wow.
It is. It's really kind of disgusting over there when you're not in downtown Dubai. United Arab Emirates is really where you land. And it's either really rich or really poor. It's kind of funny. One spot in Dubai, you have a KFC, and then right next to it is a DFC, a Dubai Fried Chicken.
Oh, well, I bet that's really good.
It was a good time.
I hear Dubai's like that's one place in the Middle East I would go. It's like they said that I imagine those sheiks or whoever runs the place is paying off.
I think they're going broke though.
Dubai?
Yeah.
Supposedly there's a lot of construction that is
Dude,
just...
it's the most...
But they're on hold.
Yeah, everything's on hold.
Just kind of on hold. There's a bunch of shit going on there.
That.
Money's pulling out.
They were pouring money into that place, and then all of a sudden everything, not everything, but a lot of stuff just stopped.
Tallest building in the world is there. I want to go into that hotel. What's the name of the hotel, sir? It's like the tallest building in the world?
I don't remember. It's shaped like a sailboat. It's got a tennis court at the top of it. It's just ridiculous. They got way too much money. They have it. If you look this up, they have constructed like islands that are in the structure of the earth.
Yeah, we've seen that.
It's like it's incredible over there. And like I said, you're either really rich or really poor. So.
I see you're going with the name Gennaro. What's the matter? McLean too good for you?
That's my first name, brother. I get that all the time.
Okay.
Those look like a
fellas.
That's not the tallest building in the world, though. The tallest building in the world is fucking...
pretty tall.
It's like, no, it's almost, I want to say 1,700 feet. It's like almost twice the height of the towers.
Really?
They were 1,000 something, 1,200 with the
Really?
Yeah.
You want? All right, there's two more stories, and then we'll move on. Mike in New York talking about, I guess, vendors. Mike, what up? Mike?
Hey, what's up, guys? I saw a homeless guy one time in one of those fountains in Midtown, and then there was one of the street vendors right outside of that fountain. And after the homeless guy was done taking his little bath or washing up, the street vendor turns around with his little coffee pot, dips it into the water, and pours it thing to make his coffee for the day.
No fucking way.
A little nasty.
No way. He took the water from the fountain.
Water out of the fountain that the homeless guy was just bathing in, and made all the Midtown corporate gentlemen's coffee for the day.
You got to be fucking crazy to
Is that
eat
driving
at one
you
of
nuts?
those places.
That drives you nuts.
You see the guys that dude, there's a line down the block for these guys that are just some kind of monkey meat is on the grill and they're flailing around with the spatulas.
It smells good though, doesn't it? When you walk by those places,
delicious.
It's
I'm
lamb.
Sure,
it's
yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
Oh, it's lamb.
Gyros,
good.
however the fuck you say.
Is it lamb?
Gyro.
It's fantastic.
How do you know?
I eat it all the time.
Oh,
Exactly.
Christ.
Look at you.
It's $5. Lamb over rice.
Fucking macaque.
That's good.
It's macaque meat.
Macaque. Cameron in Tennessee.
What's up, Bonet?
Hey.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Hi, Cameron.
Hey, I just got back from Iraq. I was up in Mosul, and these guys, they bring out this platter with rice and this boiled chicken and probably rat shit in there. and these guys, they just eat with their hands. They just dip their hands in this rice and then pull the chicken off with their shit hands. And they want me to eat it. I'm sitting there and
Holy shit.
I got dysentery twice from those cocksuckers.
Like they're doing you a favor, man. Like they're doing you a fucking favor. Here you go. Eat from my shit hand that I wipe my ass with.
Jonathan, my manager, went to, it was somewhere in, I want to say Timbuktu, Africa.
Of course.
And he went there with a friend, and he showed me a photo. Where it might have been Ethiopia, actually. It might have been Ethiopia.
There.
Where the outdoor guy selling meat, they were selling it, and he said there's flies, and you could see the guy with a machete, and there's a slab of horrible-looking meat laid out, and there's flies on it.
Of course.
And he ate it. He fucking ate it.